Because they aren't security guards, but private military contractors?
Shit, I had no idea. Should a bank be allowed to hire military?
Seems to me like the Juggernaut Collective is trying to level the playing field.
No one is who they think they are. Believing in yourself only go bury.
I need to get home and get to bed.
I know a few officers stationed in Gol.
Can't defend against that kind
Smell
of
that.
We could all use a little good karma, yes?
Disregard for other people that borders on abusive violence.
Okay, fine. Dalej.
If it does, then we'll all hear about it.
Get away from me! No!
I wouldn't treat a dog like that. I'll quit, that's all.
Look out.
Nothing suspicious here.
Rather, stay quiet.
My teeth are falling out.
Bad enough when he was just drugged. What's this?
Dalej.
Great.
So you found the bomb maker. Linked everything to Ark.
Not exactly.
Jesus, Jensen.
We did find the bomb maker. Her name was Allison Stanek. She was...
Was?
Wow, Jensen. You sure do leave a lot of past tense in your wake.
I didn't kill her. She was mixed up with the Church of the Machine God. Called herself their High Priestess. And before she ended her own life, she told me she'd made dozens more bombs, which she then delivered to Viktor Marchenko.
So it was Ark.
Something more is going on here, Miller. Have you had a chance to backtrace the pocket secretary I gave you?
Not yet, but I will, when I get back to the office.
Good. Because Stanek also told me that Marchenko has a base of operations in the Swiss Alps. A research facility called GARM. That sound like something Ark has the resources for to you?
I'll contact McCready. Get him and a few analysts to work up a plan.
We need to move on this now. Chicane and I can fly there and back, get a lay of the land, while Mac and his team do the research.
Really? Got it all figured out in that clockwork head of yours? Oh, what the hell? I'm in.
You got enough fuel to get to Switzerland?
To get us there, sure.
Fine. Do it. But this is recon only. Do not engage. Contact me the minute you have something.
Yes, sir.
You've proven yourself so far on this one, Jensen. Don't screw it up.
Copy that. Miller's not used to giving compliments, is he?
He's getting static from the brass. They're starting to riot in Gollum over that shit with Rucker. I'm sure he doesn't blame you. Much. Anymore.
And what do you think?
I think tracking that bomb maker was some fine work. If the intel you got from her stands true, Gollum City will be the least of our problems. So what do you say we go find out how deep in it we are, right? You all set?
When we first talked, you told me that your limp kept you honest. That's an interesting way of looking at an injury.
Your preamble's as thin as soup, man. Don't dance around it, just ask it.
I'm only curious. We've all got a story.
No, that's not it. What you really want to know is, do I hate him? The man that tore out my knee. His name was Lachlan Beats. He was a laborer. Worked in the mines up near Bendigo before everything went to hell. Beats was a family man who did what he thought he had to do in order to provide for his family. See, back then, nobody could compete with you Ogs when it came to manual labor jobs. So, he made a choice, if you can call it that.
And his choice changed your life. You don't resent Beats for what happened?
What I resent are the men who coaxed men like him to get augmentations, men who enforced a system where the rich could buy artificial expertise without thinking about what it would cost all of us in the end. No, I don't resent him. At least not anymore. I was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time. Story of my life. So look, on that sunshiny note, what do you say we put some miles behind us?
Hey, when we get to the Alps, we could get into some action. Are you ready for that?
Why? Because I've been flying hack for the last few years. That's the thing about us naturals, Jensen. We never rust. Look, I've been doing this a long time. Been in my share of shit too. Always managed to pull myself out of it.
Fair enough. Just don't leave without me.
Hey, listen up. I know we're not exactly pals, and I know I can be an asshole. But I'm not a fucking asshole. In fact, I'm offended you'd even say something like that.
That's not what I meant.
I'm just messing with you, Jensen. You ready?
Yeah, fire it up.
Gom just popped up on radar. I'll keep us beyond visual range and engage DRFM jamming. You can scan the facility from the air with...
Negative. I'm gonna find out what's being planned. I gotta get inside.
Crazy? We have no way of knowing what's in there.
I'm tired of flying this limousine around. Did you say you wanted to get back in the action?
Fine. I'm not setting us down. First sign of trouble, you call me. Just want to have a lousy afternoon.
Access granted.
Run. You really must avoid taking those wrong turns. A little taste, so at the end you understand what you're interfering with. Give my regards to Talos.
I thought there'd be more blood. You said Rucker was covered in it.
Rucker had more meat in him than this one. Maybe that's the difference.
But you're sure he'll die?
Your kid has no mercy. His end will come. It will be slow, and it will be painful. Just time enough for a man to think on his sins. Yeah.
If he found us, it means the facility is compromised. We should move out.
No. We were warned that this one was coming. We have time before they start searching for him.
If you are certain. What about your friends from Ark?
Those fools have outlived their instruments. Let them drink a little more. Then go sleep. Don't do bodies with this one. Enough of this dead weight. You carry him now. This is as far as I go.
You're flying back to Prague.
I need to meet with those devoted pigs. Get them to accelerate the timeline so our ship will clear his customs immediately.
They will want more money.
Smugglers always want more money, but the Valley won't get it.
So the men and I should stay here and proceed as planned?
Brown confirmed everything with Picos last night. Date and time.
End of the line for you, friend.
Chicane, come in. Damn. How long have I been out? Miller, it's Jensen. I can't raise Chicane.
Jensen? What's happened?
I walked into an ambush. Chicane could be in trouble.
Fuck. I'll see if I can raise him. Was it Marchenko?
Him and the gold-masked mercs from Dubai. They're in it together, posing as Ark. Marchenko admitted poisoning Rucker.
I'll call Leon. See how quickly they can get a team there. You stay low and find the exit.
Copy that. But these guys think I'm dead. Maybe I should take advantage of that and have a peek around. Might find out more about him.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Perimeter detail reports west side all clear. Perimeter detail reports east side all clear.
That's it. The last of the gears been looking enough to be where we go. That's everything? Seems light without most guys. Most of the people is already on its way to the location. And we're all set. Can't wait. I'm dying for some action. Me too. Did you see the schematic Marco drew up for the explosives? It's going to wipe out half the city.
Perimeter detail reports south side all clear.
Full operations. Last time then we were going to be released. Going back.
Perimeter detail reports north side, all clear.
We got enough jackets for the mission. That place is colder than we think. Yes?
I've never been so proud to be a member of this group. I am right at this moment.
Cargo 2 is loaded and awaiting secure. Slovensky, report to Cargo 4
Do you
for
know what
inspection.
transport you're on?
Moment. Are you bringing extra bandages?
Not interested. I still have those headaches.
All cargo not loaded by O400 will be terminated in the burn.
So self-righteous, so superior. I'm going to enjoy emptying my clip into their smug faces.
Attention all personnel. The clubhouse is closed. We are clearing the site. Transports are en route.
There are many like it, but this one is mine. This operation is typical Marchenko. Huge and deadly. You repack this stupid train gun. You should leave it behind. I can't wait to torch this place. Hurry, you should have been finished by now.
Attention. T-minus 60 minutes to full evac. Attention all personnel. Site burn will commence in 1 hour.
Some of the men are worried the press will expose them. That's what we want.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Hey, Jensen. Miller tells me you're alive in there. They built you tough, huh?
Where the hell have you been, Chicane?
Me? You've been off comms for hours, partner. Hell, I almost came in there after you, but damn roaches down there spotted me, so I had to bug out. Been trying to raise you ever since.
Yeah, well, now I need a pickup.
Helipad, north end of the facility. As soon as I catch you on infrared, I'll break cover and grab you. Chicane out.
Negative unit conducted. Get down to my look!
Move to next. Roger. Then to next day.
All personnel on full alert. Shoot hostile on sight.
Moving to the vector. Confirm.
Attention, intruder alert. Repeat. We have an intruder.
All clear, all clear.
Everyone remain on alert. This is not a drill.
Moving to next day on.
All personnel, we are extra guard. This is a general alert.
Negative on mode.
Attention, this is an unspecified alert condition. Repeat, we are under general alert.
All clear.
This is an alert continuous. Repeat, we are still on general alert.
All negative. Contact control. Negative. Clear now. Vector is dead. Confirm.
Attention, intruder alert. Repeat, we have an intruder. All personnel on full alert. Shoot hostile on sight.
Tag is good. Proceed to next.
Everyone remain on alert. This is not a drill.
Move to white grid. Stand by. Can confirm. Vector is cold. Move to next. Understood.
All personnel, we are extra guard. This is a general alert. Orange asset, moving in. Copy. Set low. All personnel on full alert. Shoot hostile on sight.
Site clear. Arc is good. Copy that.
Attention, intruder alert. Repeat, we have an intruder.
No contact over.
Everyone remain on alert. This is not This is an alert continuance. Repeat, we are still on general alert.
Vector green, copy.
Attention, intruder alert. Repeat, we have an intruder.
AO reports clean. Copy that. Waking us. Thanks.
All personnel on full alert. Shoot hostile on sight.
Waking us. No report on possibles. Copy that. Vector green, copy.
Sector compromised only. This is not a drill.
Clear. Eyes on. Mark it good. Asset negative, copy. Roger. Secure the section. Clear. Eyes on.
All personnel on full alert. Shoot hostile on sight. Attention, intruder alert. Repeat, we have an intruder.
No contact, over.
Everyone remain on alert. This is not a drill.
Current quadrant caught. Tag negative.
All personnel be on extra guard. This is a general alert.
Sector clear. Vector green.
Attention, this is an unspecified alert condition. Repeat, we are under general alert.
Vector negative.
Attention,
Flash one.
intruder alert. Repeat, we have an intruder. All personnel on full alert. Shoot hostile on sight.
No contact, over.
Everyone remain on alert. This is not a drill.
Tag negative.
must watch.
All personnel be on extra guard. This is a general alert.
Vector green, copy?
All personnel on full alert. Shoot hostile on sight.
No contact, over.
Attention, intruder alert. Repeat, we have an intruder.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied. Anomaly detected. Trace program access granted.
Attention, intruder alert. Repeat, we have an intruder. All personnel on full alert. Shoot hostile on sight.
Ready to get the hell out of here.
Eerie, isn't it?
What the hell happened? Where's everyone?
Martial law. Riots in Gollum spilled over into Prague. Entire city's on lockdown. No one but state police allowed in the streets tonight. They've all got itchy trigger fingers.
Wonderful. Dr. Miller? Told him to meet me at the office?
He'll be waiting for you. Of course, you'll likely be shot getting there. Watch yourself out there, Jensen.
Alex, it's me. We need to meet.
You got a location? Because the streets aren't safe tonight, man.
Can you make it to the limb clinic where we met before?
Yeah, it's not far. I'll meet you there.
Don't know why he didn't listen.
Let's see what we have. Fuck!
Then why did he run?
What's the holdup?
So we killed a citizen.
The city's on lockdown. A true citizen would respect that. Get him in the truck.
Where the hell you been, man? You went dark after skipping out on Janus and the bank.
Chasing down Viktor Marchenko. Found him holed up in the Swiss Alps with the mercs from Dubai. They tried to kill me with this.
What is it?
The orchid. Marchenko used it to kill Rucker, so be careful. Think you can get it analyzed?
Yeah, we got a couple of scientists on the Collective's mailing list.
Good. Something big is coming, Alex. ARC's being framed for a terrorist attack that hasn't occurred yet.
They're gonna take more lives, blow up another train station? Jesus, Adam, look at it out there. Any chance we had of easing fears and fighting people's hatred will be gone. That piece of shit UN legislation will pass, and we'll all be thrown into AUG-only hellholes like Udalek.
While Nathaniel Brown sits back and earns trillions.
Brown? That slick suit from the Santo Corporation?
Page said Brown was calling the shots. And in Switzerland, Marchenko said Brown had confirmed date and time.
But where? Brown's been traveling extensively, promoting Rabia and his Safe Harbor initiative. His next junket's in London. But if he's behind this, he's not gonna attack himself.
Maybe not. Marchenko also mentioned someone who can tell us. But I have to meet with Miller first. How soon can you get the sample analyzed?
As fast as possible. If you're meeting with Miller, be careful. You walked into another ambush in Garm, and Miller's not off my suspect list yet.
We'll see.
I doubt they would even try to do... Hey! Who's there? No reports of suspicious activity. Stop that before someone... Hello?
taking charges there 6 months? The odds have finally learned their place.
Shut up! I don't give a shit what you want. Hands behind your back. I told you I don't give a shit.
Adam, it's David. We need to talk. In private.
Nothing's more private than my info-link.
I'm not so sure. I've sent a secure vid-call number to your smart home system. Get to your apartment and call me.
Agent Adam Jensen.
We sent a team to sweep the GARM facility.
Delara, what are you doing here?
Is that going to become our standard conversation starter?
I'm serious, Delara. It's dangerous outside. Non-essential staff should be home. How did you even get...
Ouch. Non-essential.
I just meant...
Work with me, Adam. I was trying for a little levity. Truth is, watching Picus News, hearing that the mobs were getting closer to the city, I was reminded of... Let's just say I thought being 3 stories below ground was better than staying in my apartment. So, I called in a favor and got state police to escort me in. Listen, I can tell something big is happening, so I don't want to keep you.
You doing okay, Delara?
Look, Adam, I didn't tell you why I left Lim International. That I was in session with a patient when the incident hit, and that I was...
You were attacked.
Her name was Madeline. She was 13. A really sweet kid. One minute we were talking, laughing actually, about something silly I'd said, and the next she was...
It was a terrible day. For everyone.
After I fought her off, she just stared at me like she was totally aware, you know, but not in control. God, Adam, I could see in her eyes that some part of her was still in there, locked away. And she was terrified.
Delara, I'm sure the girl...
Madeline. Her name was Madeline. You know the part that I'll never forget, though? The thing that keeps just replaying in my mind over and over? Right before she jumped out of my office window, I could swear she was crying.
I didn't know. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sound insensitive. But you made it through that, Delara. And I think you're stronger for it.
Thanks, Adam. Guess you just think you're over something, you know? And then...
I understand. But regardless of the reason, you took a risk coming back here. These are dangerous times for everyone.
You don't need to worry about me, Adam. I'll be fine. I'll just hunker down in my office until the storm passes. Besides, I hear I have a very comfortable couch.
Just take care of yourself.
I always do. I have a feeling things are going to get a whole lot worse before they get any better.
Advised, late night food service is delayed due to an incident. Food orders are still being accepted.
You want people to keep them.
You understand we are trying to stop terrorists here. I understand that. But I have agents scattered around this city.
Police gained entry to Miss Stan's
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
shortly after neighbors began complaining about power
There is a
outages.
clear and present
They found the
danger.
bodies of Stanek and dozens of augmented
Exactly.
cultists inside, dead by
How the hell are my people supposed to do their jobs if you're... keep arresting me? Do you want more people to die? We have jurisdiction. Where? When? Don't give me that crap.
And now for a close look at events making headlines around the world.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
2 years after the fact.
The city's in
Fear,
lockdown, I
the
get it.
hatred,
But
the violence. In the
I'm in the
northwestern
middle of a
United
level
States,
1 threat
a group of
investigation
non-authentic
here.
citizens.
You do understand we are trying to stop terrorists here.
They claim the
I understand that. But I have agents scattered around this city. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You made it. Hell of a time for a lockdown.
More like convenient, given everything that's happened in this investigation so far.
What does that mean?
They knew I was coming. Marchenko and the gold mask from Dubai. Somebody tipped them off.
Are you accusing me?
I'm not accusing anyone, yet. But 2 ambushes in less than a month? I want to know what's really going on.
So do I. MacCready dug into Garm. Started out as a geological research center, funded by the European Union, until 2025, when it was purchased by a nameless shell company.
You put Chang on it?
That kid scares me. Tracked it back to Bell Tower Associates in under an hour.
I take it no one purchased it when Bell Tower went bankrupt last year.
Wasn't even listed on the asset sheet. So like I said, you stumbled into something big. Care to focus on figuring out what it is? Right after you contacted me, I got on the horn with Lyon. Had them send in a strike team from France. It got there about an hour after you two slipped out.
And the mercs were gone.
Did a pretty good job of trashing the place before bugging out, and left a few booby traps behind. So we have no idea where they went or what they're planning next.
Not necessarily. I heard Marchenko talking to his men. He said something about finalizing a deal with the Diwali.
We need to move on this now. I'll get a search warrant for that old Diwali-owned theater on Tsar Dibi Adlam Street.
You really think we have time for a search warrant?
No, but with the city under lockdown, I can't guarantee you'll make it over to the red light district alive.
I got here, didn't I? Nobody's killed me yet.
All right, fine. I won't stop you. Just be careful out there, Jensen. Let me know what you find.
Copy that.
You do understand we are trying to stop terrorists here.
MIA?
Peterson pulled his ID off the train station video.
I'm glad I'm 5 stories underground. Attention.
I guess that's subway secrecy, isn't it?
Damn fine workout. Občané pozor, toto je nouzové varování. Pro vaši vlastní bezpečnost byl vyhlášen zákaz vycházení. Je zakázáno zdržovat se na ulici. Opakuji, zákaz vycházení.
Jensen, you still alive out there?
Yeah, just made it to the red light district. Any luck with that search warrant?
State police aren't even taking my calls. I'm afraid you're on your own this time.
Story of my life. But I got it, don't worry.
Look at this. When I said you had a pair on you, mister, I had no idea how big. You do know there's a curfew on, right?
Thought I noticed a change in the clientele out there.
Ha! Yeah. Less snapshots, more pot shots. But management says the Red Queen stays open. And it don't pay to question management here. So, what'll it be?
You've got some loyal customers. Risking a bullet for a drink and a screw.
Oh yeah? What are you risking it for?
It's probably better I don't tell you.
Right. Well, they've been here since before the lockdown. Some lost track of time while having fun. A few are locals with no other place to go. So, less loyal than desperate and scared.
Scared? Of the police or of the Gollum riot spreading to the rest of the city?
Please. You don't buy that shit any more than I do. The riots aren't coming anywhere near the city proper. This is just an excuse to clamp down a little tighter, you know? Keep us under control.
Staying open during a lockdown seems like a recipe to lose money. Doesn't come off like a sound business decision.
We've got the reputation to think about here at the Red Queen. Opened every night since it was established, as far as I know. Besides, the management has plenty of other interests to offset a slow night here.
I've heard they're very interested in theater.
You could say that, but you didn't hear it from me.
I was never even in here. What do you have?
Nothing but the finest.
Fine with what I have.
A man's got to know his limits. I heard that in a movie once.
Much infighting. Tony and Lee should have called us.
Turn around.
I haven't had any clients in 2 hours. The curfew is killing my business.
I don't mind if you stay here overnight, but try to be as inconspicuous as you can.
Just walk.
Tired of this fucking power struggle.
Stop!
You want some?
Moving out on patrol. Too much for me.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Miller, it's Jensen. I'm about to enter Diwali territory. Any chance these guys are respecting the curfew?
On their own turf, they're more likely to be enforcing it. So stay sharp.
Yeah, kinda what I figured.
Jensen, you said Marchenko needed to finalize a deal, right?
With the Diwali, yeah. Not a lot to go on, I know.
Maybe not. But these guys are the best smugglers in the world, which means a lot of forged paperwork. You might find something in the Kingpin's office.
Assuming I can find that.
After riots in the Santa Cruz Select complex threatened Resolution 3507, the Human Restoration Act. If passed, it will mandate the worldwide removal or downgrading of our
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
ICAS News, the global leader in fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting. And now for a close look at the events making headlines around the world. Here are our top stories. Santo CEO Nathaniel Brown took time away from his convention circuit to speak with me about recent upheavals in Prague. Here is what the billionaire business mogul had to say.
Events inside the Utrecht complex have only strengthened our resolve, our belief in the absolute necessity to create safe and secure environments for operatives. No one needs to imagine what might have happened to state police.
Should have grabbed a couple of watches before we torched the US.
Good to relax. Some of the older men used to sit in their own line, drinking.
We should take down these old posters.
is you work for me. They will pay triple what we paid. That is good for business.
But at what cost?
This is not a fucking discussion!
We can still limit the damage. We do not know what these people have planned for London. It could be...
I decide how the Valley do business, not you.
But it's Orchid. You want to deliver to the Safe Harbor Convention before it even begins.
Do you have shit in your ears as well as between them? Get the fuck out of my office! Now!
Miller, Marchenko is targeting the Safe Harbor Convention in London.
Jesus, there'll be hundreds of people there.
How fast can we move on this?
I'll warn London and get Mac working on a mobilization plan for them. You go home. We'll contact you there.
Alex, they are hitting London. The Diwali agreed to smuggle weapons and the Orchid into Apex Center.
Fuck, man, they want to take out Brown. He's their real target. I've been digging into him.
Get to my apartment. Explain it to me there.
They need a fucking vacation.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
What is it? Take a look around.
nothing.
You were right.
Hard to know who's loyal to who.
Select complex threatened to spill over into the capital streets. Allegedly perpetrated by massive development in Washington,
You go first.
Obavám z šířících se nepokojů byli zástupci města nuceni v celém městě vyhlásit zákaz vycházení. Veďte pokyny příslušníků státní policie.
Powder keg awaiting the door. Now look.
Občané pozor, toto je nouzové varování. Pro vaši... vlastní bezpečnosti byl vyhlášen zákaz vycházení. Je zakázáno zdržovat se...
Possible contact. On your down. Now! Just wait there.
Všem občanům, zůstávejte ve svých domovech. Státní policie zasne každého, koho chytí na ulici.
No disturbance. into the city? Killed herself, I guess. Or maybe one of these other claims knocked her up. Hey! Her father's been harassing everyone. You don't think that what we're doing here is right? Is that it?
On a personal level, yes, his mother seems very nice. I'm not even thinking about what I'm
You have been listening to the radio? They are saying all the problems with the augments are
Daz is the man. He'll set you up.
Don't even think of going out there.
We got it wrong, Adam. Brown's financial prospects aren't as rosy as we thought. He stands to lose trillions if the Human Restoration Act passes.
That doesn't make any sense. Millions of displaced Augs will flock to Rabia.
And the city can't support them. Brown's been selling investors a pumped-up dream. The corporate city-state where like-minded individuals govern themselves while investors reap the profits.
Kinda goes against the idea of a one-world government.
Yeah, and if it fails, so does Brown, the Santo Group, and anyone else standing in the Illuminati's way.
So they want to kill a competing dream and get rid of their augmented problem in one fell swoop. I take it Brown's been campaigning against the act?
And unlike Rucker, he's got the money and influence to stop it.
What about the orchid sample I gave you? Marchenko's smuggling more of it into London. Were you able to analyze it?
That's some pretty sick shit, man. As far as we can tell, it targets a specific protein sequence in the body and deletes it. But without that sequence, the immune system goes into overdrive, attacking and rejecting critical organs within minutes. Rucker's death must have been horrible.
It was. The way it hit him, it looked like his augmentations were being forced out of his body. Like he was experiencing a ramped-up form of rejection syndrome.
The orchid's an Aug killer? How did you survive it?
I suspect it's an everyone killer. But something in my DNA must be resistant to it. My body doesn't reject augments, Alex. I've never needed neuropozyne. Maybe that's the key.
No neuropozyne dependency? Jesus, how's life at the top, man? You gotta be what, 1 in a billion? Still, don't go testing this theory out. You might not be so lucky next time. Darknet posted pictures of Rucker's corpse. If Brown and all his elegant, fancy potential investors get dosed, and Picus News broadcasts images of them, it's gonna send a message.
I'd better warn Miller. You can stay here if you want, till the curfew's lifted.
I can take care of myself. But when the task force hits London, keep me in the loop. Not sure what I can do, but... good luck, Adam. And be safe.
Miller, it's Jensen. Is McCready still working on that plan for London? Because there's another variable to consider.
You can brief him yourself at TF-29's airfield. We're mobilizing.
Copy that. How do I get there?
Damn curfew's still in effect. So if you can get to Chicane's place, he'll fly you to it. Miller out.
Story she did the last time. Dude with augments suddenly just loses was having some kind of hysterical breakdown of her own. Well, guess what, Eliza? Me and Steve here, we ain't buying it. We know how easily the Illuminati can get to these. It's like that trick.
These are troubled times indeed. This is Eliza
Adam, good. We need to talk, son.
What's going on, Seraph? Why the secure vidcall number?
I looked into Facility 451. It was a processing clinic, one of dozens set up after the incident to help augmented people recover. It was supposed to be places to heal, but they were run more like prison camps.
And?
And I don't think you got your new augs there. You said rescue teams dumped you in that clinic shortly after Panchaea collapsed, but your name doesn't appear on its entry logs. And it doesn't appear on any survivor recovery lists either.
They said I was a John Doe. Nobody knew who I was.
It wouldn't have been hard to find out. Your augmentations have serial numbers. Or at least the ones I had installed into Adam Jensen did.
Why are you so sure I didn't get these hogs in Alaska? Orloff was there. I spoke with him.
You said he was using an alias, McFadden. I looked into it. Casper McFadden didn't exist until the day you regained consciousness, which was 1 month before you escaped the facility.
Okay, so where was Orlov?
Not in Alaska. He was with Tai Young Medical for a while, and in the spring of 2028, his name pops up once or twice in the Baltic region. Then he dropped off the grid, and McFadden shows up.
So what does that prove? Orlov is McFadden, and McFadden is Orlov. None of it connects him to me.
Except for the augs which Orlov designed and nobody else knows how to install, let alone make compatible with a competing system.
Are you suggesting all my augs are new? Even the ones you gave me?
I'm not suggesting anything. I'm telling you, all the augs we ever installed had registry codes, and they're not hard to trace.
I know my augs, Seraph. It took 2 years for my body to get used to them, to unlock all their potential.
2 years? Really, Adam? One of which you don't remember because you were allegedly in a coma in Alaska. Look, son, all I'm saying is it wouldn't have been hard to identify you, but for some reason, that never happened.
What are you trying to tell me, Seraph?
I'm sorry, Adam. There's not much more I can say. There's some conclusions you have to make for yourself. All I know is the deeper I dig, the more questions I have. Orlov might have had answers, but as soon as you found out he was in Prague, that he'd been visiting Prague periodically ever since you started working with TF-29's division there, somebody killed him. You tell me what it all means.
I can't. Not yet.
Well, if you ever do find out, give me a call. Until then, take care of yourself, Adam. Be careful.
Thanks for the help, Seraph.
These are the voyages of the starship from